各位巫师又风流，今天来到霍格华兹的传承。我们上次成功来到雷文克劳学院，让我们前往交易厅吧。
This should be interesting.
为什么刚自我介绍？或者是任务啊
Revelio. One moment. Watch this.
What is this? Could someone
好恶心啊！笨蛋。
out of here?
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
I'm
Good.
glad to be
Glad to
here.
hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
就跟他们聊天聊天。
Hogwarts always must be
All right.
starting Hogwarts.
Deep breath.
Fifth year.
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Professor Shaw.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
做一个东西。哦，那这个就可以进来这边做拍照了。跟那个魔物脸不，魔物脸就没办法。但是我忘了，诶。对啊，挺好的。跑来这个地方拍照。我们见到了一个可爱同学，眼中充满了阳光，帮他做一个特写。哎呀，破图了，就这样吧。我们来，有个好笑的。 那魔物猎人真的不行。吃个苹果。
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from
我们一直在
home and
飞
I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Hey there.
那个就背光仔。莫名其妙的过不去哦。哇，卡到椅子啊！椅子有实体哦，你们看起来很凶哎。这怎么回事？这边。
Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside.
卫斯理教
You best
授
not。keep her waiting. Starting new school this late.
我要绕下去啊！
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
This way. 巫师实战指南啊，来吧。
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
雷文克劳学院设立啊，高耸雷文克劳高塔内部一个神秘的东西。 巫师等级，从挑战中获得经验值可以提高你的等级运等战力。施加指南会追随你目前挑战进度，选择挑战清单以继续。每一 每个团都有不同的成绩，每一层都会解锁特殊道具啊，例如这个眼镜。外观与重要强化的道具，然后记得要领取这个奖励，这样子。
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
Revelio.
That, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
哦，这边很多东西啊。我们开不了啊。我开啊！
Revelio.
好了，我来了。刚捡了44块钱，走吧。
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
我立体版哦。左侧是学生教授居住的区域，包括学院交易厅和大厅。选择大理石区域的这个继续。我用的呼噜眼啊，有发现的就可以直接飞了。选择图书馆的这个里继续啊。交易厅，我。
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Well,
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever, entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Butterbeer.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Heck, Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
我总觉得他这些看起来坏
Perfectly
人，
good
干嘛
boats
捅
and
死啊？
carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
应该有游戏引擎诶，这什么酷东西 ？High quality 啊！哦，有一种迷雾感诶，太酷了吧！三小，这个也蛮有意思的。哇，这个真的很锐利。然后不可使用哦。这个亮度超高。好了，就先这样吧。
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
可是你在大厅讲大家都听得到吧？
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
代表主线任务啊，完成主线任务可以推解剧情，解锁新功能并获得经验值。部分任务需要咒语或等级要求才能解锁。你必须先达到指定等级或获得所需咒语才能启动任务。然后新咒语可以获得从指派的这个任务作业，然后获得。然后霍格华兹有35个收藏箱，150个指南页面，幻影原雕像10个，跟一个天文学台。追踪跟魔法防御课的魔咒学课程。我们先从这边走吧，看你比较近一点。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
反正任务的位置啊，魔法罗盘。你们看一下吧，主线任务有2个东西：速速前跟这个哈维阿萨，这个啥？全部的任务，这个首日，然后有一些主要任务、作业、关系支线完成。可以看一下装备，没有首饰，可以穿一个黑色皮革，看起来像意大利黑帮，200滴血，防御0，进攻0，面部实战，带了一个云边6边形的这个，戴个头饰，戴个小帽子，画家，好丑。领巾，为一个东东人。没有什么特别的，这是穿睡衣在路上吧？有飞行坐骑跟扫帚啊，还有一个魔杖手柄啊，然后我们93块钱，距离等级2大概还有1/10吧 ，maybe。库存应该是看我们有什么奇兽，什么都没有，任务物品没有，笔记没有。资源啥也没有，4种而已。天赋开不了，收藏，比如说外观好了，造型，这很帅啊，为什么不能戴？额外内容哦，但实际上啥都没获得。然后有线型的页面，限了一个雷文克劳半身像150个，这我们刚才前面有看到吗？高地的奇兽巢穴有魔法奇兽啊，抓捕带可以抓，然后可以培育它们。这个万应式啊，特质装，这应该是类似。附魔啦，附魔。 魔杖手柄外观的部分哦，魔幻装饰物哦。传奇外骨传奇手套啊，这个主线任务尚未结束的挑战，反正慢慢解吧。这就是严格来说，我们的游戏只玩了1趴，是这样吧？实证指南页面，这个就是收集东西之类的吧？这个1趴。欢迎世界还没开启，地图就刚才那个帅东西，那我就回来了。设定值。然后不用理，大概理解了，够吧
Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
哎，为什么不行？网被锁住了，现在不能看。
Revelio.
You must try it. Can't catch me.
因为有点卡，渲染的效果啊。莫名的觉得这个样很适合拍照。应该有一个上升键，虽然我不知道怎么搞。应该帮他面部打个光之类的。看来渲染开起来，它会
Revelio.
进不去哦。原来是直接暴力撞开。哦，这个学院看起来是真的帅哦。你发现呼噜焰地点啊？他说好像这种绿色就是还不行。
Revelio.
这个呢
？Revelio.
不能互动哦。
Revelio.
“这个墙蛮帅的，找机会来拍。
Professor Ronan
我可能先把我滤镜设定好再
We
说。
sometimes have to remind him.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
Nettie 啊，
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
“目前
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, it is an exceptionally lovely day. I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Cool 吧？
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
你别再出之前。
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, Accio, think of this like gobstone. Excellent. Good. Not to worry.
哦。
Splendid. Happens to the best.
要再按一下就对了。
Very good. Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Bisha.
哦，很强哦。
Accio.
That's it. Let us see this. There we go.
我会把你的球撞掉哎。
Here we go.
不要逼我使用把你的球撞掉的技能哦。
Accio.
站太边边应该站过来一点。
Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Accio. 有点意思哦。
Excellent control there.
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Brilliant. Here we go.
回下去。
Oh no.
Accio.
撞下去。哦，力量不够。
Two perfect rounds. You're a natural. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
Underestimate you.
To become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and halfway around the world
Uganda
at a new
forever.
school in a new country.
这个安排这个乌干达就有点过分了。
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou 啊。
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, Accio can use Accio on humans. A word if you so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Vesta. You know it won't work on humans.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
开放式任务哦。
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
这些书都可以这样随便乱丢的哦，看不上去了。哦，加15生命值了。
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
轻松啊。
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again,
我是福利点啊，要隐藏自己的实力啊。
Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
还有一个宝箱哦。
Revelio.
哦，在上面。
I've no doubt. And then the werewolves joined the
那进不去。
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
And by the end of
1752?
it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy.
It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
赚了51块啊。猫欸。
It
Revelio。
下面有一个，好了，那就先这样，这个都过不去，等级限制，然后下次再解另外一个这个，目前并无任何追踪啊。传奇手套啊，传奇外观4个主线任务。多了个收藏。好了，我们来追踪一下这个人物。OK， 那今天就到这了，我们下次见啦，拜拜。